the MattCast podcast. I am Maddie Light, joined by my co-host Maddie J, and friend of the podcast Ryan, who is
Epstein's flight log.
and
Epstein's
fan.
flight.
He's on the Epstein's flight log.
No, I made it. I curated the
Oh,
list.
okay.
I'm his right-hand man.
You're that one lady.
I'm like Ghislaine, but like...
Is that her name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ghislaine Maxwell. I'm like
Ghislaine is such a crazy name for the
his
situation.
other side piece.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
planning
yeah.
the whole operation.
So you have to fight Donnie T too, then?
I do. Fair enough for boxing.
The honorable Donald Trump. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. We had the first round of college football playoffs, along with some bowl games. Matt's drinking soju.
He's supposed to flick.
Oh, I'm.
You can keep. We'd like to shout out Hart Ventures Electrical Services, especially for this next drink I'm about to have. Do any of you need electrical services in the local Omaha and metropolitan area in Nebraska? Well, look no further than Hart Ventures Electrical Services. You get a free estimate on any of your, I don't want to say orders. Is that correct?
No, free estimate on any of your, I guess, yeah, work orders.
Yeah, any of your needs.
Jesus Christ, dude.
What do you mean?
No, this is just going on forever.
That's how.
This is it.
This is it?
Here.
We also got what? Week 16
Wow.
NFL,
Yeah,
going into week 17. We're going into the
fantasy playoff.
fantasy playoffs with Maddie J, who's run the jewels,
Mm-hmm.
and then Ryan, who's Epstein's flight log. They're fighting for number one.
Fighting for the champ.
Fighting for the champ. I'm fighting for fifth place. So
We're all fighting for something here.
I want to feel involved. But yeah, I mean, we also got, there's no college football playoffs going into next week.
It's all over New Year's.
Yeah, it's all over New Year's. And so we just got a couple of bowl games set up for you guys as well. We'll probably get your picks as well.
Yeah, just for funsies.
Yeah, just for funsies.
There's only like one or two that I'm picking again.
We're picking all of them.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's getting close.
Sooner or later, this is gonna go.
This is gonna go on for the whole.
I honestly thought with Matt's fucking sausage fingers, they would have been.
I'm putting everything I got into it. Here.
We gotta drive
That poor
after
girl
this.
from Seattle. If that's everything you got in it.
Not on the podcast. Not on the podcast.
Like she's gonna.
Miraculously is like one of our 9 viewers. That'd be fucking sick.
Also, we have like no female viewers.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Checks out.
Unless she's not a female. Perceived female, but actually.
All right, we're getting into grounds.
Okay.
So yeah, we have the South Florida who played. Who did they play?
South Florida played
Old Dominion,
Old Dominion.
which
Old Dominion won.
we both picked South Florida, and so did the model. Old Dominion won 24-10. I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not watch that game at all.
So I mean, it was mostly one of those like South Florida's defense was holding Old Dominion pretty close at half. But so this is some of the stat lines for South Florida. You ready?
Okay.
4 sacks, 8 tackles for loss, 3 picks, 1 fumble recovery on a punt. Which honestly, like, I don't blame. I believe it was South Florida's Buckley. I believe that was his last name. I don't blame him for actually fumbling, like getting the fumble, because
Yeah.
it looked like one of the other South Florida people on the whenever they were blocking for the punt, it hit his helmet and it just shot straight back.
Oh.
And it was recovered by Old Dominion because a South Florida player touched it.
Yeah.
But Quinn Hinsel, 11 for 25, 127 yards through the air, 24 carries, 107 on the ground with 2 touchdowns. That was like it was mostly like a run attack with the occasional throw. And then their running backs are also pretty good. Hensel also did fumble. Traquan Jones had one rushing touchdown. But yeah, they South Florida also had like two QBs, and they tried to do like some gadget plays here and there.
Yeah.
And it would have been pretty close because I think at sorry, where is it on ESPN? I'm trying to look and see. Thank you.
Yep.
Like going into the third, it should have been like 13-17 or like 16-17 Old
Yeah.
Dominion. Because South Florida missed two kicks out of the three that they did.
Oh,
So they were
wow.
1 for 3 on the day. I didn't make those notes. 'Cause
Kind
I
of looking like Miami.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But it was not as bad as like battling the wind.
Yeah. It was just
Um,
a pure miss.
yeah, some of those were like wide
Yeah.
right, wide left,
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
We also had Kennesaw State, Western Michigan. We both picked with the model, and the model was right on this one. Western Michigan, 41-6, and the 6 was in the third quarter. Was that like
Oh,
two
that
field goals, or
no, that is a touchdown.
did they miss the field goal attempt?
I think they try to go for two, if I remember right. But yeah, Amari Odom was 18 for 35, 209 through the air, one touchdown, two interceptions, and he had both the fumbles. So let's talk about Western Michigan's defense, who had 5 sacks. Rodney McGraw had 2.5 sacks, and he forced the fumble that was turned into a fumble touchdown.
Yeah.
They also had a pick six. I think it was like a 75-yard pick six by Joey Pope.
Mhm.
And then they also had a pick from Tate Hadlock.
Okay.
So 4 takeaways from the defense alone.
Mhm.
I mean, that's enough for most people. And then
Yeah.
when you sprinkle in that they also had 5 sacks, 2.5 which came from one guy.
Mhm.
And then you have Buckley played for Western Michigan, and that guy was fucking. He had 8 carries, 174 yards. His first play from scrimmage of the whole game, not
Mhm.
even just his 65 yards straight to the house. And that was
Fucking
his
Christ.
one touchdown. And then David Mills also had a touchdown.
Yeah.
But Brock Lowry, 12 for 19, 120 through the air, 2 touchdowns. Like he really didn't need to throw a whole bunch because their running game was that
Yeah.
effective.
Next, we have Memphis, NC State. The model and I picked Memphis. Matty J picked NC State because he's got ties in North Carolina.
And NC State dominated, especially in like the first quarter. They had like this, I think number 6, I can't remember his name, but he had like a big time hurdle
Mhm.
over a guy, which it led to a touchdown where the guy got like popped in the end zone or popped like at the goal line of the end zone
Yeah.
and still had the wherewithal to like fall forward, even though he just got rocks like going back. They almost had a pick 6. Memphis lost a ton of coaches going into that game. NC State was 0-5 for the 0-5 for their bowl games since like 2017. So now they're 1-5 in bowl games. DJ Bailey, 14 for 25, 221 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. And yeah, NC State had the 2 takeaways that I just mentioned. So big game for NC State.
We got Alabama, Oklahoma.
Now, I am a little upset with you because while I was covering these, I found out that Master Chief.
Oh, the Xbox Bowl.
Dude, I was pissed. I was like, why aren't we covering this game?
The Xbox Bowl. I didn't even know Master Chief was coming out for the Xbox Bowl at all.
Did you hear about that?
No, not at all.
They even had like the trophies were like in the achievements where it's like most like achievement most valuable player.
Like
and I was like, dude,
offensive most valuable player. Yeah.
I was sitting there, I was like, if I was a college player, I would love that shit.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It handed to you by Master Chief.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
We should have covered that one.
I know. I was sitting there, I was like, I can't believe I'm watching fucking Kennesaw State and fucking Western Michigan.
Alabama, Oklahoma.
The Myrtle Beach Bowl of all things.
Yeah. That game started off to look like it was going to be another repeat of what happened last time Alabama, Oklahoma played against each other.
Yeah, I heard it was a pretty big comeback from Alabama. I
Oklahoma
watched
went up.
highlights. I was working during this game, unfortunately.
Oklahoma went up 17-0 pretty quickly.
Mhm.
Alabama ended up getting a drive down the field. No,
Well, looks like they were 17-17 going into half.
yeah, they were.
Yeah.
But like the first quarter, they started off 17-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or first quarter going in second quarter, and then I know there was a missed like punter missed it or something like that, and Oklahoma ended up getting the ball, went for a touchdown,
Mm-hmm.
and then John Mateer got the ball back, and in the post game interview, he said like there's some miscommunication between him and his receiver. Because like, and you can see in like the clip, like he signals to his receiver, like, "Hey, like," and then the dude checks off that like, "Hey, I get what you're saying," like the audible
Mm-hmm.
doesn't do the audible though, and then John Mateer throws it out to the flat, and this fucking DB snack like it hits him straight in the chest, fucking runs off with it for a pick six.
Mhm.
Then Alabama goes down the field and scores another touchdown.
Sure, if you want. I had a rough day at work, guys, so I'm celebrating a
I
little
took a
bit.
small sip.
Strawberry.
Yeah, it's not bad. Oh man.
And then after that, it was just all Alabama going in through the game.
Mm.
The whole momentum went their way. Oklahoma started to make a drive in the fourth quarter to get up to 24. They were able to stop Bama, get the ball back, try and get moving again. Then they turned over the ball, and it was just all Bama after that. And that's pretty much the game. It was just Oklahoma started off hot, then just fell apart. Then we have the Miami Texas A&M game, mainly a defensive battle.
With what, the wind,
Yeah.
dog? Like, I
Both
saw
teams were fighting the wind.
shout out the MattCast Instagram page. That's where Matty Lai puts most of his genius. Those memes were so fucking
Yeah.
funny going into this week.
Yeah. And then I had the one of the fighting the wind.
Dude, yeah, but like the old people,
Yeah,
that
the
shit was
old
so
people.
funny.
Have you seen it?
Oh yeah. I'm
Yeah,
subscribed,
yeah. I was just like, all right, this pretty much epitomizes the whole game because I'm watching it. Both kickers are missing field goal after field goal, and I'm like, who's gonna win this game?
Yeah.
It's just like I turn it on. It's 0-0 halftime. I'm like, oh wow, this is a real good fight.
Yeah.
And then I watch them throw the ball, and it's just, and I'm like, oh, they can't throw the ball.
yeah.
And then finally, there was a little bit of a lull in
Because
the
what they were
wind
playing in College Station, right?
in College Station. Miami's kicker was 1 for 4 on field goals. And mind you, they're like 30, 20 yards out, which to these kickers are chip shots.
How fast
That
was
was
the
30
winds?
mile per hour gust, 15 mile per hour steady wind, 30 mile per hour gust.
See, that's what we need to do. There's one day we did a field goal kicking competition. Matt lost the footage because I won. And I think we need to do it when we have like a day where there's like
no wind.
no, where there's a ton of wind
Oh,
and
a ton.
see how
There was
bad
tons
it
of wind
is.
that day too.
Wasn't stopping me from making field goals.
I'm
Like-
just saying. But yeah, it was 10-3. Miami came in with the dub. Their running game was going for that game.
They'll be going versus Ohio State, correct?
Yeah, they'll be going against Ohio State.
Yeah.
That's a tough fucking matchup. And then, I mean, there's Oregon, James Madison.
The lucky thing about those games kind of going forward is they're going to be all at neutral sites.
Yeah,
Like I know Indiana and
Oregon.
they're going to be playing in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
Where are the other
No.
schools?
Ole Miss is going up against Indiana.
In the Rose
Tech,
Bowl.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, Oregon and Texas Tech are in the Rose.
Indiana is for sure in the
Okay.
Rose Bowl because I
It-
saw their
yeah.
helmets had like
A Rose.
yeah.
Okay.
And I
And
thought
then-
I can't remember who it was now. You got me tripped up, but I
And then
know
Oregon's playing Texas
Ole-
Tech.
Oh, who's playing Ole Miss?
Ole Miss is
Indiana?
playing Indiana.
Oh, okay.
No, Bama's playing Indiana.
Fucking Christ! just go next week.
Yeah.
Just look the next week.
Give me 1 second, and I'll edit all this shit out.
Okay.
So I want to put up the the model's favorites before getting going.
Mhm. We were all favoring Oregon. That was a blowout, like we thought. Ole Miss, Tulane. We all going with Ole Miss. I wanted you want like a Cinderella
you
story,
want. I
like
would not be
Tulane,
mad if there was a Cinderella story.
but it makes sense that there's
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just one of those things that like it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to look at the model at all?
I'll have to tell you what I was doing on my lunch break after the show because if I say it just out loud, it's gonna sound awful to
Okay.
to the public.
Without context.
Without context, it sounds awful.
Was it that video you sent us?
No, kind of. Set Ryan first. That's what I was doing during my lunch break.
All right.
What and honestly, whatever you think they were doing, like that's what they were going after.
I mean, sometimes it's safe to judge a book by its cover.
I mean, like
All right. So the first game up, we have New Mexico, Minnesota that we're going to be covering over.
Mm.
Minnesota is a 2.5 favorite, but our model has New Mexico as the favorite. And it's a fairly even match too, so I get why it's a 2.5. And honestly, like there's a couple ties in there, and it can flip either way to give each team a little bit of an advantage.
I've always been high on Minnesota, so
Yeah.
I'm riding with Minnesota.
I'm riding with Minnesota too, also because they hold the majority of the defensive stats as well. That's my own personal pick. Mr. Ryan.
Personally, I was just weighing in on the model. It's yeah, I guess I have New Mexico since the model predicts New Mexico.
All right. You're so nervous.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Stage fright.
It's not
not-
speaking. He's not speaking
yeah.
Spanish. If he was speaking Spanish, he'd be so much more confident.
A little bit.
Then we have Pitt and Eastern Carolina.
Here, while y'all talking, I'll talk. I'll
Okay.
Okay.
So Pitt, East Carolina. Pitt is a 10-point favorite going into this with a total of 55.5. Our model has Eastern Carolina as the favorite as well. And the defensive stats are a bit split, but with a leaning towards Pitt. And even then, like when I was looking at through them all, the defensive stats are all fairly close to each other. So it's kind of a give or take on what you believe on it. And then also the amount of ties that we had when comparing the stats, it makes it where it's like it's a 1 point difference if it all went to Pitt and then it makes it a huge margin if it all goes Eastern Carolina. So I'm actually going to lean with the model in this one and go Eastern Carolina. Even though I do think Pitt is a good team.
Eat shit, Pitt. Ba 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 ba. Eat shit, Pitt. Copyright would be up our ass. Eat shit, eat shit, eat shit. My sweet girlfriend went and got her bachelor's and her master's degree from East Carolina. So we're rocking with East Carolina, baby.
Flip the mic.
They gotta hear my voice. We're going with East Carolina, baby. Arrgh.
I'll go East Carolina. as
Go
well.
Pirates.
Yeah, go Pirates. Arg.
It's a little,
I'm
it's a little
going to
tight.
come out with it, like wear it initially off the rip.
No, well, I came home late.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair. We also got Penn State Clemson, with Clemson being a 3-point favorite with a total betting odds of 48.5.
Is Is Matt Campbell the coach of this game?
I think he might be coaching this game.
Then I'm going with Penn State.
I'm going Penn State as well. Penn State is the favorite with the model as well.
So Ryan, I don't know if you know this. Matt's favorite football team is Iowa State.
Couldn't tell.
Earlier this season, Matt Campbell was the head coach.
Oh, and so then he moved to Penn State, right?
Yes.
I
Because-
remember you telling me about
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. So
And life is pointless. Rocket back in the transfer portal.
Oh shit.
talk about that because you were like last semester you're like, yeah, nah, he's staying. And I saw that this morning and I was like, oh man, this poor guy. Like
Life is going back to pain. It's only going to be 3-9 seasons. I have no hope.
Brandon Sorsby's in the portal.
Dude, if we get Brandon Sorsby,
that I'd be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
I know. I'd be
Like, you got no wide receiver. I don't like what? It's Carson Hansen. He's like a sophomore.
he's going senior year.
He's going into senior year.
Yeah.
You had Ozama or
Abu Sama, also senior.
I thought Chris Hansen,
Chris Handsome.
whatever his
Why don't you have
fucking
a seat
name
right over there?
is. Yeah,
My name's Chris Hansen from Dateline NBC.
but yeah, I mean, is Ozama sticking around for his senior year?
So far, he hasn't entered the transfer portal.
He's not going to go for the NFL.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he'd hate to be like fucking David Montgomery or fucking
Yeah.
Brees Hall.
Yeah, no. I mean, we have tons of great running backs in the league right now.
God forbid he goes. Man, I guess he didn't have like a great junior year effort, but freshman through sophomore, he was pretty good.
Are you also picking Penn State?
Yeah.
That's who Matt Campbell is, by the way. That's why we were talking about who Matt Campbell is.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I remember him bringing it up.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Was he crying whenever he was talking about
He
it?
wasn't. There was like tears in his eyes.
It was like so Matt Campbell.
Waxed over.
I promised myself I wasn't going to
1,000
cry.
yard stare. You know.
Yeah.
Hand reaching for the gun.
Matt,
6 cigarettes still
promised
lit.
myself I was
My
going to do
hand.
this.
It's starting to like burn the fingertips a little. Matt Campbell.
We have UConn versus Army, and Army is the pretty heavy favorite according to our model.
Now, I did want to ask. I wrote this in my notes. Because I missed the game. How was the Army's performance against Navy? I heard they lost.
Yes, so they lost, and I kind of predicted it in one of our where it's going to be a very low scoring game. Navy's probably going to win because historically they've always won.
He's not loyal to the
The
brand.
I still picked Army, but I said Navy is going to win.
You pick it begrudgingly.
I pick it because I'm a U.S. Army veteran.
For anyone
And-
new to the podcast.
And yeah, I knew they're going to lose. It's just one of those things like I know you're going to
I'm a
lose.
U.S. Army veteran supporter. I try to keep them from under overpasses.
Killing myself
Yeah.
because of Matt
And
Campbell.
we thank you for your service.
Yeah, no, thank you guys. I stand outside the parade. I'm like, yeah, go get them, guys.
Yeah. But Army
I was
is
in JROTC in high school, dog.
Army owns every single defensive stat and only a few are tied.
I'm going with
I'm going with Army.
Ryan. Who you going with?
Yeah, I'm going with Army as well. That's what the model picks.
Matt, who do you think I'm going with?
Probably UConn.
Suck
Sucking
on these
these
dicks. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going with
You can suck up
University
this
of Connecticut.
next up after that, we have Georgia Tech, BYU.
Dude, I've been riding with the Mormons. My
Yeah.
boy, when I found out
That's
that
also a heavy favorite.
when
for
I found out
BYU.
that Outdoor Boys was BYU and Puka Nakua came from BYU.
Wait a minute. Nakua came from BYU.
Puka Nakua came from BYU.
Okay, so I switched. Then I originally had Georgia Tech. I'm going BYU.
You go BYU.
100%. Like 90% of my
Your
points.
boy got you 46 points.
That was insane.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I was like, so I'll be going versus Ryan. It's like, and if you score 200 points, I'm like, yeah, that guy deserves it.
Yeah.
He deserves
Went
it.
from last
Last place.
place
Still waiting on these fucking calendars, by the way.
Was that the official punishment
for
That-
you, yes.
For you, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be asking the commissioner during the press conference what's going on with his brother.
Gotcha. Well, we're
And
not-
then they're just like, we'll ask the coach when he comes up.
Yeah.
We have Virginia Mizzou in the next game. And this one was a bit tough for me, like picking personally,
Yeah.
because I really like Mizzou.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they've been a great team all season.
I'm going with VA, baby. Virginia. I think VA is the acronym
Yeah.
the abbreviation.
It
Maybe
is.
is
Yeah,
it VA?
VA.
Yeah.
I'm also going to be picking Virginia though as well, just because that turnover margin is like, fuck this, dude. Like I am going Mizzou or sorry, Virginia. I don't know about you, man.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I like Mizzou as a team, but I would have to say Virginia.
If I remember right, too, their quarterback, whoever the fuck his name is,
Bo Perbullo.
he's going into the transfer portal too, which I was
Oh, yeah.
honestly pretty shocked that he was going to
I
do
mean, I
that.
get it. Like he sat behind Drew Aller,
Yeah.
and then now fucking
From there, does it look like I'm jerking you off or?
no.
Okay.
Now that you say it, so but like
I looked over, I was like, man, this probably looks really bad. My dog's head is right on his lap, and I'm like petting her,
yeah,
and I was like,
his dog.
yeah.
Oh, he's his dog, all right.
That was you know what I'm saying? My dog.
Big dog.
Big dog. I don't know, but big dog. Like, let's just say dog.
Musical dog.
It gets the job done, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows
next,
how to use it, dog.
next up we have LSU Houston.
LSU's the big favorite.
LSU is a huge favorite, but I am sticking with the Big 12, and I'm going to go Houston. Houston to win over LSU. I'm assuming.
I'll go LSU. I'll follow the model on this one. I didn't read this one
And then you.
at all.
I'm also going with LSU.
All right. Our current standings right now, I am tied with the model at 32 and 17, and you are 28 and 21.
Catching up, baby. We're catching up.
Getting there. Only a few games left to go. And then going from there, we have the NFL.
All fun.
Did you watch a lot of the NFL this last weekend?
I didn't. I was just so busy this weekend, but I kept up on my
Busy
fantasy
what?
games.
Being unemployed?
There's a lot that goes into being unemployed, all right?
All right, I
Why
honestly
got 200 points of fantasy?
Exactly.
see. She was making moves that no one saw coming.
While y'all were at work,
Well, all you,
I was working.
well,
on
all
the
you,
team.
Yeah,
all you drones were at work. My,
it's all absurd.
Cringe 9 to 5.
Jules, get out of here.
Jules
Jules,
are too
hey.
chewed up toy.
I know. Hey, you want these? Yeah, I know. Sit.
Your
Sit.
fucking thing.
Sit. Good girl. Go away. Anyway,
So we're both wrong on the Rams, unfortunately.
honestly, not a bad game.
Yeah,
Not a bad game.
we'll get into it. Going over how we did on last week's predictions. Both were wrong on the Rams. We were right on the Eagles, Bears, Bills, and Chargers. I picked the Chiefs, and even with
Dude,
Gardner Minshew, they still
also,
lost.
He
Tore his ACL
he
too.
told,
Yeah,
dude, what the fuck's going on out there?
no idea. But the Titans got their first home win of the season.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were right on the Bengals. I picked the Titans. I picked the Chiefs. We're both right on the Bengals, Saints. I picked the Vikings, and he had the Giants.
Jackson Dart couldn't fucking do it for me.
Jackson Dart. The Bucks. We said they were both fighting for who's not going to make it to the playoffs, and
Yeah.
I guess the Bucks just don't want to make it.
I mean, it was also, again,
Yeah.
a close game.
Close game.
So I didn't even know.
No, you just want to hold my hand. Broncos lost.
Mm-hmm.
Great game to watch.
If you're a Jaguars fan,
Yeah.
and you,
And like I was sitting there like, dude, I should have picked the Jags. Like I was
dude, I was
there,
also kind of mad.
Yeah.
I was also kind of mad.
I was like, I sat there last week, Ryan,
Mm.
and I said, like, dude, the Jags are pretty
Their
fucking
offense is
spicy.
their
Yeah.
offense is pretty fucking
And then the
spicy.
Jags put belt to ass on the Broncos. The Cards lost to the Falcons. I watched that game too, and I'm sitting there like, come on, Jacoby Brissett. But also, the person I was going against had Michael Wilson, and I'm like, do anything except for
But
throw to
pass
this
it to
guy.
Michael, yeah.
Steelers won over the Lions.
Keeping up my streak of if I think the Lions, if I think the Steelers are gonna lose, they're gonna win.
Yeah.
Like I honestly was like, dude. And also, I don't know if we want to talk about this now.
We'll get into it at the actual game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know where I'm going with this?
Mhm.
I know
Okay.
where you're going with this.
Okay.
There's a couple options, but Texans won, which the Texans almost lost to the Raiders, and I was starting to get nervous. Patriots won over the Ravens, and then the 49ers won over the Colts.
It brings our totals to Matty Light at 152 and 87. I'm at 154 and 85. Wait.
85.
I didn't add any of these.
Yeah, I added it up.
Cool. Okay. So yeah, I'm 154 and 85. So we completely split on our splits. So we
Yeah.
went even for the week.
I was sitting there like, dude, I just need one of these teams to flip my way. And I was
Yeah.
like really sitting on the cards. I'm like, come on, man. You still
Yeah,
got this.
no. It came down to the
It came down to the wire.
yeah.
Rams, Seahawks,
Honestly, like probably one of the best Thursday night games.
one of the best Thursday night games of the season.
Rams had a 16-point lead. Going into what the fourth quarter or in the
Yeah.
third quarter. They gave up a punt return to Rashid Raheed. And honestly, like after that moment, because like the Rams had momentum going in from first to third.
Yeah.
That punt return and then the Seahawks forcing 3 straight 3-and-outs.
Just
then
killed
forcing-
all of them. Yeah.
And forcing the momentum. Just capturing the momentum and then forcing overtime.
And then still going down the score.
And dude,
in
I was
overtime?
so pissed when fucking whatever his fucking old ass was like, oh, and here comes the Rams sending out fucking Harrison Mavis, fucking no miss kicker, like he hasn't missed yet, and I was like, he's gonna fucking miss.
Yeah.
You can even ask Josh; he was here with me. I was like, he's gonna fucking miss now.
Yeah.
Because he fucking straight up was like, oh yeah, he hasn't missed all season. I was like, why the fuck would you say that? Why the fuck would you fucking say that?
Don't say it.
It's a jinx. After he makes the kick, like, yeah, he's been perfect all year. It's like, perfect. Yeah, you just
Yeah.
showed
You say
that.
it after the kick.
Yeah,
Now, if
after
you
the
miss, and
kick.
you're just like, oh, wow, that's unfortunate. It's
That's his first
yeah.
miss of the year. That
Yeah.
is perfect. That is
You don't say it beforehand.
yeah. So here's the thing. There's a lot of situations going into this game. So here's what I'll say. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say the negative stuff first because I
Mhm.
feel like the stuff that comes, what I'll say last, I hope is where people see most of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think it's bullshit that they took a touchdown away from us because they had quote a illegal man downfield, even though they could have used replay assist to know that actually the illegal man downfield, that shouldn't have been a penalty called.
Yeah.
And we should have had a touchdown from that. Opposed to selling for
Oh, yeah. Didn't he fucking like
He was pulled
signal
forward.
in?
So that was different.
Okay.
That's a different game.
Oh, okay.
But
No, that's the Chiefs Titans.
I don't think that's the
Yeah.
Chiefs
Yeah,
Titans.
I think it is. Yeah.
But so for the Rams, it was illegal man downfield. We had one of our linemen go down, and we had a new one come in. It was his first snap of the game, and he got pulled forward for a yard. And the other thing that's kind of weird is it's in the red zone,
Yeah.
so it gets a little bit weirder. And it was caught by Ferguson, who's our rookie from out of Oregon. And they should have used replay assist to see that he wasn't driving forward to get
Yeah.
that yard. He was pulled forward. So it should not have been a penalty, which they then used. Like they used the replay assist later on when it came to their second 2-point conversion. I don't know if you
Mhm.
saw it, where Jared Verse hit it at the line. It was a backward pass, and then it was
Mhm.
almost intercepted by the Rams, but it hit and touched the ground, and then I believe it was Kenneth Walker went over and grabbed it
Yeah.
after the whistle was blown,
Mhm.
which So I understand, and all the people that were going online that was like, fucking, and they were saying the article and specifically where the rule is.
Yeah,
If you're doing that, let's be straight up. You did not know that was a rule until you Googled it
yeah,
to know
Sure.
what the fucking article is. And so, like, you being a fan, you had no idea that was a
Yeah.
rule. And it's been from 2006. And I will say, if the whistle's blown, most players think play's done. I don't need to go for the ball.
yeah.
Heads up play by Kenneth Walker to grab the ball after the
Mhm.
whistle was blown. But even on the commentary, they said the whistle wasn't blown. If you go back and watch, the whistle blows as soon as the ball hits the
Yeah.
ground. And I sent it into your Instagram
Yeah.
that you can see it.
Yeah. And like I saw that too, and like I knew the rule. I don't know the article number and everything. I just know of the rule.
Yeah.
And like a lateral or like a backwards pass, if it
Mhm.
is directly to the side,
Mhm.
it's counted as a backwards pass.
Yeah.
So it makes
And
it a live ball.
it was a live ball.
Yeah.
The problem is when you blow the whistle, and then so they blow the whistle, it's a dead ball.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker grabs it, and then they go do the kickoff, and they're like, "Oh, wait a minute, that's technically a 2 point." So they use the replay assist to grant them the 2 points.
Mhm.
So the thing that, and honestly, shout out to Chiseled Adonis, he covered it very well on
Yeah.
his video.
He
But
usually
he's-
does pretty good.
He does,
Yeah.
dude. He's one of the best.
Yeah.
How can you call, and that's the thing he was saying, like, how can you be inconsistent with the replay assist of, like, you can use replay assist to show that this wasn't a penalty, but you can't show that, or sorry,
Yeah.
you can show it as if this was a 2 point conversion, it's good, but you can't show that that wasn't a penalty and it should have been awarded a
Mhm.
touchdown to the Rams.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
So that's what I'll say. Now,
You want to
what-
know my ultra conspiracy?
well, here's what I'll
Vegas controls New York, and New York controls football.
So what I will say too, as a Rams fan, and I've had this opinion since the big controversial play between the Rams and the Saints, is the Saints had time. I know they had that blown pass interference call versus he's not even on the team anymore. But whenever that happened in the wild card game, I believe in the in the playoffs a couple years
Yeah.
ago, my sentiment was you had more possessions to change that result and do the ball doesn't lie thing, and you didn't do it. And that's the same the same sentiment I have now is you had 3 drives to go and do something, but you went 3 and out, and you didn't do anything. And
Yeah.
then in overtime, you scored, and then you couldn't prevent them from scoring.
Yeah.
So you had a 16-point lead and you blew it, and I don't want to blame it all on the refs.
You got to win in regulation.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. We shouldn't even have been in a situation to go into
No.
overtime.
Eagles Commanders. I didn't watch that game. I honestly didn't know that there was NFL games going on Saturday.
Mhm.
I was just all about college football.
I was watching because
Yeah.
those games were happening the later half of the day,
Yeah.
so I was able to watch those games.
I caught just the highlights. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I did. You told me to watch the highlights of the Packers Bears. So
I also caught those highlights,
Yeah.
and the end especially. I'd like to hit on.
That game I think is way more impactful
Yeah.
It was pretty
than
crazy.
Eagles and
Commanders.
Commanders.
Eagles
Yeah.
won 29-18. Packers Bears. I watched those highlights. I'm like, damn, that's fucking electric ass game.
Especially in the last half.
Going into overtime.
And like,
Going into the overtime.
how many
Yeah.
times the Packers got at like the 10-yard line or under
No, I think we
in
should
the first half?
we should say Jordan Love did go out early,
He did.
but Malik Willis played his ass off.
Oh, dude, he played so.
He is probably one of the best backup
Yeah.
quarterbacks in the league right now.
Him and Mariota.
Marcus Mariota.
Yeah,
I would
probably some of
honestly,
the best.
I would trust Malik Willis
I
over
would
Marcus
too,
Mariota.
but Marcus Mariota, great backup
I
quarterback.
saw you had Romeo Dobbs on your bench.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
dude, it made me pucker up a little bit. I'm
Yeah,
sitting there like, oh my
yeah.
fucking
Your
God.
game at a point was really neck and neck.
Really neck and
I
neck.
believe it was like a projection of like 103 to 102, and I was
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
oh, fuck, he's gonna lose.
and I'm like, please don't. Fuck. Thankfully, Derrick Henry did good, and then so did I'll have to look again, but we came away with.
I can't wait to talk about that game because that is so fucking crazy what they did to Derrick Henry.
Oh, dude, yeah. Don't even get me started on that because I've been looking.
So, hey, hold on,
Yeah.
so Packers and Bears.
Such an electric game, so back and forth, and then Caleb Williams looked like he was unstoppable in
I
that
wouldn't even
fourth
say it was
quarter.
back and forth. Like watching the game, you felt like the Packers owned the game going
Yeah.
into the third quarter and even a little bit into that third quarter.
Mhm.
And then when you're watching it in the fourth, you're like, okay, they need to make this onside kick. Then they make it, and you're like, oh my fucking god! Like,
And you know who dropped the fucking onside kick? Romeo Dobbs.
was he really? But
Yeah.
he didn't get any negative points, did he?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I didn't think
Yeah.
so.
But yeah, like still just like missed the onside kick, and I'm like, that's my receiver on my fantasy team.
Mhm.
Sure hands my ass on Brady.
Hold up, I mean, like
I'm
he did have a
messing.
pretty
Yeah,
good touchdown.
it was a bad hop, and you could tell it was like for him, like he was expecting it up here,
Yeah,
and it just took a bad hop, and he tried his best to like do like the catcher's thing where you just kind of like squat down and
yeah,
stop the ball from getting past you.
yeah.
But it just like slipped out underneath him, and I'm just
Mhm.
like, you're just a tad bit too slow.
Yeah.
I just want to talk a little bit of shit on my own receiver for fantasy.
It's okay. I had Alec Pierce on my bench, and he got like 2 touchdowns from Phillip Rivers, and I was like, "Fuck!" But I
Yeah.
still won, so we're in the championship. So
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Exciting.
Dude, honestly, I can't wait to talk to you about it because
I'm gonna be very like watching every single game like this week,
Yeah.
oh
especially.
yeah,
I
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
have to.
yeah.
Like,
Especially like because you were what last place last year,
Mhm.
and I didn't even make the playoffs last year. I don't remember where I was. I don't think I was second to last. Do you remember what draft order you were?
I think he was first.
I was first.
So then he must have been like second or third because he ended up picking up CMC like raw off the rip.
No,
God.
I had CMC.
No, I had
No,
CMC
last year.
Last year.
Oh, last year. No, I'm talking about this year.
Oh, this
Sorry.
year?
I was like
You?
fifth or sixth. I mean,
Yeah.
You
I
were in the
wasn't-
middle of the
yeah,
pack.
middle. Yeah.
Okay.
Bills, Browns. Josh Allen survived. Miles Garrett didn't get it to sack.
Here's the thing. No. So they actually awarded Miles Garrett half a sack.
Okay.
He didn't even touch Josh Allen. I don't even know what the fuck they were awarding him a half sack
Yeah.
for.
Did he like
He was
run out of
in
bounds and Miles Garrett was the closest?
no. Like, so Miles Garrett was in the area, but another player took him down to the ground. But Miles Garrett like was in the area, and he
He, like,
went to go
All right,
touch
you're
him.
Josh Allen. And
He
it's just
went.
like
He never made contact. He
whiffed?
never made contact, and they awarded him half a sack. And I was like, dude, you know you didn't touch Josh
Dude,
Allen.
I think
What
they're
the
just doing it to give him the
So
cred.
he is now tied for the all time.
I thought he needed a sack and a half.
No,
Or he needed a full sack. It's
he
one of
needed
the
a
two.
full sack to take it over.
Okay.
Having that half a sack, he's at 22 and a half sacks, I
Okay.
believe. So he's tied with TJ Watt and
And,
it might be JJ Watt. I could be wrong.
no,
but
it's for the sacks in a season.
yeah,
He hasn't broken the record yet.
no.
Okay.
So he technically is tied with the most all time.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think he really deserved that half sack. I have been singing the praises of Myles Garrett. I think he's the defensive player of the year this year. I don't think he should have got that half a
No.
sack on his record. Shador Sanders also, like, I think he had a pick early on, and my thing is like, I don't know, people. I feel like people just give him too many fucking excuses.
I think
Like,
so.
oh, he
yeah.
wasn't getting enough reps with the rest of the starters. It's like, okay, fine.
But you're
What
a
are you
backup
fucking-
quarterback. You're not going to be like, yeah, Shadur, just because your name's Sanders, go out there with first team. No, stick to second team.
My thing is too. It's like, dude, you're on the fucking Browns. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Like,
There's like the only thing lower you can go is the Raiders.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
Have you seen the Raiders offensive line?
no. Like, so my thing is like, who would you like? And I know they just played head to head between
Mhm.
the Raiders and the Titans, but like, who would you realistically like? I would say agreed. Raiders are at the bottom,
Yeah.
but if you're looking at the season as a whole, would you put the Titans over the Browns? And that's where I was having
So
a
like
hesitation.
it's kind of like how you defend or like how you think as a person? Like, are you more offensive focused or are you more defensive focused?
And that's what I'm asking you.
Well, and I'm more of a defensive like I think defense wins more games than it loses.
So you would think that Cleveland's a little bit better than
Yeah,
the Titans. I would
exactly.
agree
Yeah.
with you. I feel like most people would agree with you.
Yeah.
Even though they went head to head and the Titans did win, but it
Mhm.
was mostly off of a running
Yeah.
game. And Miles Garrett was not really a factor in it.
No.
James Cook does very well.
117 yards, 16
and
carries, and 2
I don't
TDs.
I'd have to go back and look. I don't think he's on the Pro Bowl.
He's not.
And I think that's a big snub. I
Yeah.
think he's a huge part of the Bills' offense. That he is one of their unsung heroes.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. And like, I'm surprised Chris Boswell's not on the as a Steelers. He's lights out in the AFC.
He's one of the best, but I would look and see who got
Kicker.
that makes more sense.
I'll argue, but
No, I
Yeah.
know you will.
yeah, I'd have to
It,
get.
it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I think Cameron Dickerson.
He's a good
Yeah,
kicker.
he's
Yeah.
really good. Yeah,
I'd also argue Little, who he broke the record.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I would also agree.
Also, I'll get into that when we're talking about the Jags. Chargers Cowboys. I didn't watch that game. I expected Chargers blowout win, and that's what happened. 34-17.
The Cowboys are officially they were eliminated, I believe, when
Last
the
week.
Eagles
Yeah.
no, it wasn't even last week. It was Saturday when the Eagles won.
Oh, okay.
I believe when the Eagles won, the Cowboys
Yeah.
were officially eliminated. So they were kind of just playing just for
To fuck up somebody else's season.
kinda. I don't even want to say that.
Yeah. I still think of the Cowboys at 7-8, even with their tie.
Yeah, honestly, I think like especially when you look at the season overall, when they tied with,
The Packers.
it was more of a win for them than
Yeah.
it was for the Packers.
And that's why I think it's 7-8 so
Mm.
far.
Yeah, go ahead.
Chiefs Titans.
Josh, I'm a little intoxicated, so I don't know how long you were standing there for.
He just pulled over. He just pulled up. Yeah.
pulled up? Okay.
Yeah.
I saw him and I was
Can I
like,
get a Sprite? And he was like, yeah, dog. Oh yeah, he rolled up and you were like locked onto
for
him.
me, I thought he was standing there for like 5
You're
minutes.
sitting there like,
I only had a bag of Jack Link's beef jerky and like no free shout outs to them. But dude, I swear to God,
why would it be a shout out if you're talking shit?
I haven't even started talking shit yet. But
Yeah.
dude, I swear to God, their bag of beef jerky is so much less than what it was when I was in middle school.
100%. Yeah.
And it's fucking way more expensive. I was like,
rip.
dude, it's a rip. I was pissed. I was so pissed.
Maddie said she wanted a Zen.
Go fucking to the gas station, lady. I don't know what to tell you.
She asked me to pick up a Zen for her.
Well, she's watching the stream.
Yeah, she is.
Ah,
She said, I saw you let Ryan bum one. Get me a can. Yeah. I didn't watch the Chiefs Titans.
So Gardner Mitchell went down early, also ACL. Chiefs are officially getting out of Arrowhead. They're going to be moving somewhere else in Kansas. They'll just be outside of Kansas
Okay.
City, so they'll still be the Kansas City
Yeah.
Chiefs.
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah,
Moving
yeah,
from
yeah.
Arrowhead Stadium?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's crazy.
so it's Kansas City, Missouri.
They got
They'll
like
be
a
Kansas
$3
City,
billion
Kansas.
They're getting like a $3 billion like grant from Kansas to build
Yeah.
in their state.
Brand new stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they'll still be in Arrowhead probably for this season and maybe next season because
Probably next season. Yeah.
it'll take a while for them
Yeah.
to build
Well,
up
it
that.
took the Bills like 3 seasons to build up theirs.
I believe they're still building
Yeah.
theirs.
It'll be ready for next season. But
Yeah.
Bengals Dolphins.
Dude, Joe Burrow fucking went crazy for
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
309, 4 TDs.
Quinn Ewers, like, I don't want to say he did terrible. I don't want to say he did better than Tua,
Yeah.
but I don't remember him throwing a pick. I didn't watch this game. I just watched the chiseled Adonis video on it, and I
Yeah.
don't remember him throwing a pick. But Joe Burrow's on my fantasy team, and he went lights out for me. So I was happy about that.
That's
You
what
have something to
I
say?
was going to say that's what I'm most worried about is Joe Burrow versus
Joey
Jalen
B.
Hurts.
Yeah,
Our
Yeah.
two quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts is pretty inconsistent. in my
I'm
opinion.
really
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they're like, oh, Jalen, we're ready to clinch the playoffs, buddy. You can just sit. That's what I'm hoping for, but I don't think that's the case.
Jets Saints. I didn't watch that one, but
It was like kind of close. I mean, especially like in the first half, you're looking at it, it's 6-9. So Matt's favorite position. And then after that, the Saints scored, and then like in the second half, it was all the Saints.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things. I think if the Saints, because they're pretty hot right now, I believe they've won 3 out of their last 3 because they won over the Buccaneers,
yeah,
the Falcons, and then the Jets. Which I mean, the Jets, like, dude, what do you have to hang your hat on? Like, dude, the crazy thing is, I remember seeing this stat on the internet, and it's like Garrett Wilson is the Jets' #1 receiver. He has not caught a pass since October.
God.
How do you do that? How the fuck do you do that? Like, unless Brees Hall has like over 10,000 rushing yards, which I know he doesn't.
Yeah.
How does a wide receiver have the most receiving yards in your season, and he hasn't caught a pass since October? What have you been doing since then?
Collecting a paycheck.
Pretty much.
He's over there fucking braiding fucking some shit on the side.
Yeah, just crocheting,
Yeah.
Fucking
braiding.
Angry Birds on the sideline,
Yeah.
like, you got it, guys.
Vikings Giants. I also didn't watch that game.
Even with JJ McCarthy going out pretty early, because
He got injured.
I don't remember I don't think he finished the game.
I mean, he was 9 for 14, 108 yards.
But then fucking they're always watching. I know
Skynet.
the other cat went in. I don't remember.
Brosner?
Yeah, the one that threw the whack ass
Were
interception.
they trying to let the Giants win?
I mean, both of them are eliminated, so you have no
Yeah.
really like, yeah, whatever. Fucking let them go in there.
Bucks Panthers. I also didn't watch that one
Now,
either.
this game was pretty impactful because they're straight up fighting for the
NFC South.
The NFC South. The Bucks still have a chance to win it, but they're straight up like they're just letting the Panthers win it by now.
Yeah.
And it's going to be very similar to like last year when like the Commanders went into the playoffs, and you're like, yeah, it's cute that the Commanders are here, but like they're not going to go super far.
Even though they went to the NFC Championship.
Yeah, so they won their wild card game versus what? It wasn't Detroit.
The Lions.
Oh, it was Detroit.
I think it was Detroit in first round.
And yeah, they somehow won over them.
No, it was
No, I thought it was Detroit and Tampa Bay.
Yeah, it was Detroit and Tampa.
Yeah, and then I can't remember who did the Commanders play the Rams? No, we play the Vikings.
Yeah.
And yeah, we absolutely honky stomped Sam Darnold.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember, but I remember the Commanders won, and then they advanced, and we were like, dude, who allowed them to advance?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we ended up, or the Commanders, did they play the Eagles, and then that's how they ended up losing?
They played the Eagles in the NFC Championship.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, so okay, so that's what happened.
Because you guys played the Eagles, and Saquon went on 2 60-plus yard rushes.
We're not talking about it. So if I remember right, yeah, I believe Tampa Bay played the Lions, and it was a really close game. The Lions ended up winning, and then they went and played the Commanders, and then I don't remember who they played before that. Because I know they didn't get a. I know they didn't get a bye, but I can't remember.
Was it the 49ers?
No. Maybe
it almost. I think it might have been the 49ers.
It's not important, but it's the same thing where like if the Panthers get into the playoffs, it's like, yeah, that's cute. Like, but you're not.
Could be a Cinderella story. Probably not.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Even with the Buccaneers, it's like you got to make some better defensive stops.
Yeah,
because they were. It was honestly a pretty back and forth game until that field goal. I believe it was. They didn't walk it off with a field goal, but that game happened in Carolina. So I'm because the last game of the season is in Tampa Bay, and it is going to be the Buccaneers and the
Yeah.
Panthers. So
Fighting for the last spot.
now, if the Panthers, I believe if the Panthers win this game this week, if they win, they're in. If I'm remembering correctly.
Jags Broncos. So what I was going to talk to you about with Jacob Little, I believe his name is, or his first name.
Mm.
The dude who broke the NFL kicking record was kicking from the opposite 40 in
Mhm.
field goals at warm up, and probably could have moved back another 10 yards. He was kicking at Arrow or in a Mile High Stadium and was hitting like 80-yard field goals.
Fuck.
Pretty consistently. And they're like the announcers are even sitting there like, if they get stopped at the 50-yard line, this dude, the Jaguars are still going to get points up on the board
Mhm.
because he's been lights out from this distance. What are you doing? You want attention, Jules?
Mild intermission.
But yeah, it's just like Matt.
I'm listening.
Yeah. You're on me.
I'm
Jacob Little was kicking from the opposite 40
dude.
and
Yeah,
nailing them
yeah. I wish you named me like that.
There you go.
with room to clear.
Yeah.
We got some room to clear already.
For me on the camera right here.
Dude, the handshake was
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Off the mic. That's all right.
Yeah, the Jags came away with the win. Winning the halftime 17-10. And the Jags just kept on pushing through. They scored another 2 touchdowns in the third quarter, along with a field goal. 34-20. This Jags team is
so drunk.
don't be scooping your balls.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you the last time I felt like this. Straight up.
I just wanted to add, I thought the Broncos were having like a really good season this year.
They were having a
they
great
were.
season. I'm gonna go get myself
That
another
kind of like
soju.
sets the
Okay.
standard for how big the Jaguars had on a lead on them for
Oh
34 to
God,
20.
you could see when he stood up, he fucking
God,
went.
whoa.
He took that fucking lean and then he just like and then turned.
And then one thing I did want to touch on with the Buccaneers before I want to bring it up. I have McLaughlin, who is Tampa Bay's kicker.
Yeah,
Earlier in the season, he almost broke the NFL record for longest
yeah,
field
he
goal.
did. He almost
I
did.
think it was like 52 or 53, maybe 56 yard field goal.
73 was the record, so
Oh,
it's probably a
shit.
73.
Okay, it might have been
Yeah.
up in the 60s, but I remember
Yeah.
watching that in the game and being like, "Dang, I got a good kicker." And then lately, he's just been not doing shit. For
Yeah.
points.
Falcons Cards.
Oh.
There was an absolute chance for the Cardinals to come back. They had multiple chances to get down the field. They'd started drive going and then sputter out. And it's just like I sat there. I really needed the Cards to win
Mhm.
over the Falcons to get me one game closer to Matty J in our predictions. And also, I'm looking at the camera right now. Like I'm resting my hand on Matt's
It's kind of
camera.
like clipping over, yeah.
Yeah.
You just look like you have a deformed little
Yeah,
stub
my
arm.
shoulder is way up here.
You look like that dude from Scary Movie 2 when he's trying to mix the mashed potatoes. You know?
Grab hold of my good hand. Uh, so I have a coworker who has a bum shoulder, and he always like complains about how like he can't like reach things up high,
Yeah.
and then I just go like, grab hold of my good hand. He's like, fuck you. And he's like, let me give you.
Yeah. Does he have the fucked up comb over too? Or wait, no, that was the
No.
guy in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Ah, my bad. Good grief, we're double fisting up in this hoe.
So what are we talking about here?
Scary Movie 2, the guy with the fucked up arm.
Oh, give me your good hands.
My good hands.
And he's like, ew, no.
Let me give you a round of applause.
Yeah.
Let me walk away now.
I will say I think the most memorable thing when I was in middle school. Okay, I won't say what I was doing, but I remember seeing the scene where the lady was having sex with the ghost, and I was like, "Yes, sir."
You know what? I'm not gonna lie, that was also a pivotal moment for me in my young adulthood.
Yeah.
Seeing that scene, I was like,
You're like, "What's she doing?"
Like synapses in my brain just fired. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, when people are like, "How did you know that you're straight?" I was like, "I can show you a movie, but I don't know if I can describe to you how I felt."
Steelers, Lions.
Mm.
DK Metcalf punched a fan.
Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Metcalf. I've been seeing a lot of memes on Instagram.
That smells skunky to you, or is it just me?
Corona smells skunky to me.
No, that smells good.
Okay,
You know
I
what I'm
guess.
talking about though? Like Corona kind of has
Yeah,
like,
it does have that kind of
hemp smell, like weed.
Yeah. So here's the thing. The fan, okay, let me back up. DK alleged the fan calls his mom a cunt and he called him the N-word.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. The fan actually got with a lawyer and was like, "Hey, I didn't say any of those stuff."
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's how it goes. And if you watch, and for me, the thing that I get most mad about, when you watch the clip, there is A, stadium security, and
Yeah.
B, there's a straight up female cop who is no further between me and that fucking wall. Who it's not on, but
It's like maybe
5 feet max.
no, it's more like 10 feet.
I could lay down and cover that.
you could probably
Between
do
us and the beer wall?
Oh, it's beer wall.
beer wall.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's about 10 feet then.
Yeah.
I thought you meant.
I was like,
And,
dog, I'm
so
6
here's
foot.
the
If
thing.
I lay
was
down,
about
I'm
to
not
say,
I
touching.
know a stadium is pretty loud, but she was kind of like in the area and she was watching.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you not even like, okay, like either she could be like, yeah, either I heard him say X, Y, and Z,
Mhm.
or I didn't hear shit. I saw DK go up and that's the thing,
Grab
like,
the dude's shirt and then fucking swing on him.
and she does, and so does the male stadium security, does
Yeah.
absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Well, mind you, he also towers over all of them.
So my thing is, it's like if you're either one of those situations, how do you not either hear the fan? Because I'm assuming the
Mhm.
fan is saying shit that DK can hear.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming DK is not like sitting there like, which fucking fan looks the most punchable right now? I'm
The
assuming
blue wig.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's not his thought process. So I'm assuming something was said.
Yeah.
And from a video that I saw, it's I guess, and I don't want to say this is true, but from what I saw, that fan of the blue wave was calling him by his government name, which is Decalen.
I wasn't gonna say his name. I'm afraid DK is gonna.
He's gonna jump through the screen.
He's
dude.
gonna come get
fucking
me.
punch you through the goddamn.
He's gonna Kool-Aid man. through
Did
the
you
fucking
also
wall.
see that where
I saw that one
where he was
too.
calling him Decalen?
But also, like, it's kind of hard to tell with how loud the stadium is, and you can only really hear him and his like two buddies right next to him.
Sure, but
you
I'm
can't
assuming
really hear
I'm
the
assuming the
boy in the
stadium
blue wig.
security. So why didn't stadium security go like, "Hey, that guy needs to go"?
I'm assuming
Or why
either
didn't the police officer go like, "Hey,
what happened.
that's assault, straight up.
Yeah,
Don't care where I am or what's going on. That's assault.
yeah,
We need to do something about that. Either the fan needs to go or
DK has to
needs
go
to get a
in handcuffs on the field. Yeah,
yeah,
That would be one hell of a show.
yeah.
straight
an
up.
NFL player
Yeah.
walking off the field in handcuffs. That'd
Yeah,
be crazy.
and so
Dude,
like
imagine having to line up against him the next season. He's like, dog, he walked off the field in handcuffs.
So,
I ain't saying shit to
I know
him.
I know James Harrison reached out to DK and DK said he called his mom a cunt and he called him the N-word. And James Harrison was like, cool, you still shouldn't do that. Now, if it was me, I would have pulled that fan out of the fucking seats and I would have beat the shit out of him
Right,
on
yeah.
the field.
Now the question is, did he say the cunt and the N-word before or after he got socked in the mouth?
That is it. I'm
That's
assuming
also another fair.
that's
like,
like
it could
you
be
might
both
not
sides
he
be
are
called them
correct.
guys
You-
government
sides are
name,
correct.
yeah.
and then got punched, and then called him,
So that's my thing. Is like if you're gonna have security and you're gonna have police there. Hey, why don't they actually fucking do something?
Mhm.
yeah,
Especially like the police are like, hey, we have somebody, a fan, verbally,
yeah,
whatever the
and it's
fuck.
caught on 4K.
Yeah.
Instigating another player.
Yeah.
trying to
Even the
harass him.
announcer showed it.
But what I will say on maybe the fan of on the fan on defense of the fan is you do have the First Amendment. So you really can say whatever you want, even if it is fucking abhorrent.
Mhm.
Straight up. You can. It does not give DK the right to come up and punch you.
Yeah.
That is
Now, if you take him in front of a jury and argue,
But I mean,
Yeah.
straight up, like
That's
full
after
sentence.
years of like law shit.
Yeah. Now, I think DK should have had more of the wherewithal to go, I need to get away from this guy.
Yeah.
That is the best thing I can do for
Yeah.
myself in this situation, is just go away.
The one thing I was gonna say though, is like with Debo, there's like Debo, I saw you suplex a fan.
That ran out on the field, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, and you're gonna sit here and tell DK Metcalf, oh, you can't punch someone.
Yeah.
It's
I would
like,
say different situations
I know,
because that fan was
disrupting the game.
clearly in the wrong.
Yes.
That fan was clearly in the wrong. This fan is kind of, and he got with a lawyer.
Yeah.
And he is, so stay tuned. We'll see what happens. DK is appealing a 2-game suspension and I believe a $40 million.
Yeah, it's a pretty hefty fine.
So the 40 million is not a fine. 40 million, or not 40 million. What is it that he got? He had something voided his contract. Was it like a 4.5 million voided because he didn't play the rest of the season? Because he had, I think there was something in the contract about like you can't be a liability, and he was.
Oh wow.
So
Dang, that was in his contract.
which like it's fair.
They're like, you can't. We know about you, man. You
We
gotta pump the
can't-
brakes.
we can't trust you to not get in trouble.
Okay, I won't punch any players. I never said anything
About
about
the
the stands.
fans, yeah. Which, like, to me, it's not even like the biggest. Like, if it was me as a fan, I wouldn't even really, because I don't even think it made like full contact. Like, because he was holding him by, I believe, his shirt,
I
and
think it
he
was his
just,
hair, his
or
little
maybe
wig.
the
Yeah.
wig, yeah, which still isn't like, it's not super, what I mean,
You're
but
not,
like.
yanking him down.
Yeah, and then he just kind of lunges his fist forward.
Mhm.
And if I remember right, it doesn't even really make contact to the draw, like it is a straight up punch.
Just grazes him up.
Yeah, and like the fan just starts clapping.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't see that
"Woo!"
part. I
He
just saw where the
starts.
hit connected.
Yeah, the fan just starts cheering.
He's like, yeah, I'm fucking walking away with 40 million.
Yeah, he's probably like, yeah, fucking got his ass.
Got
So
him.
fucking yeah. So I don't. It's to me. Both sides aren't right, but DK, I mean, you got to be the quote unquote adult in the situation and you got to know better. And honestly, I'm surprised it didn't cost
More.
No, I'm surprised it didn't cost during the game because he was able to stay in the game and play. Because if I remember right, there wasn't any penalty.
Yeah, there was nothing in
There
the
was
game.
no penalty. He wasn't ejected from the game. He went in and he did score a touchdown. And I will say, I believe the star of the game was Jalen Warren.
Oh, 100% he was.
Yeah. What you doing?
Fixing my chair.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Get some water. Move some of that out in the hallway for me.
Okay. Now, I don't know if you saw that last play of the game.
No, I did.
Afterwards, because I was genuinely curious, I looked into the rules.
I don't think it should have been an offensive pass interference by.
It's one of those things that, like,
yeah,
I could see it from.
You're welcome.
I could see it from either way. Like, if I'm a Lions fan, I'm saying that he flopped, right?
I think as
If I'm
an
a Steelers
NFL
fan,
as an NFL fan, I think it's a soft penalty. That's how I sit on it.
fair enough.
Now,
Now, as a Steelers fan, great call.
sure,
We got the dub, and that's all that matters.
because to me it wasn't a clear push off. It was like a run, and he
Yeah,
kind of like, but I don't think it was like a because
Yeah.
he didn't. I don't even think he moved like 1 or 2 yards. I think
Yeah.
it was just like
I think the
I'm
fact,
going this way, and I'm like,
yeah, and I think the fact that like his arm fully extended, he probably could have gotten away with it if he like kept his arm like
Yeah.
close. But also, like, I think a little bit too is probably a little bit of frustration on Amon-Ra St. Brown because he'd been locked down that whole game almost. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
I'm
at the
letting
end of
you.
the game,
I'm letting you say out your whole piece.
at the end of the game, you've been locked down all this time. Then you go up against a dude who's been locking you down, Jalen Ramsey.
Can we pull up the stats? Because I didn't think Amon-Ra was. I didn't think he was tied down the whole game. So Jameson Williams. Okay, so Jameson Williams was the number one receiver for the Lions. And
4
Amon-Ra.
catches, 54 yards. But on those catches, it was mostly like in the flat and like a screen bubble pass.
Yeah, he could be right there. I was honestly surprised that the Lions defense could not do better to hold down
Especially
the
the Steelers'
running game.
game.
Yeah.
It's been pretty mediocre.
Yeah.
And so, like, it's nice seeing the Steelers this late in the season be on this momentum.
Yeah,
going from game to game. Normally, we see the Steelers hot in like the first half of the season and then wishy-washy at the end.
Like once they get that like high win percentage of like 6-2 or something like that, then they just kind of peter off and then they end out the season going
9-8.
Yeah, and you're like, okay,
10-7. Yeah,
but I mean,
will they win in the first round of the playoffs? Probably not.
Especially since you're looking at, I mean, I'm kind of jumping over the Raiders and the Texans, but the Ravens having a decent lead over the Patriots and deciding
and Lamar Jackson getting hurt too again.
Yeah, but I mean, with Derrick Henry having 127 yards on the ground,
2 TDs, 18 carries, he's averaging 7.1 yards a carry, and then pinch him for 3 series.
Yeah, they don't give him the ball once, and
While
it's like
they have the lead.
You're trying to drain clock. And it's like, here's the thing: I get Lamar goes down. Why is that not more of a reason
to give it to your 6'2", 240
pretty reliable back this game?
He did fumble the ball early in the game, but it was after his first touchdown.
Yeah,
so like he got one out early. You know, he's probably due for one. But yeah, Raiders Texans. That shit was a fucking pucker factor. I was like, oh my god, the Raiders might do this, and then the Texans pulled it away.
What he got?
128 yards.
I thought he had 2 TDs. Did he have 1 receiving?
I think he had 1 receiving.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Am I reading that right?
Oh yeah, he does have.
The Raiders are 2-13.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
They're the definite worst team in the NFL right now.
It's between them and the Jets, I feel.
The Jets have showed at least signs of life.
Yeah,
and things the Jets didn't have
because their number one wide receiver went out for the year, Malik Neighbors, and then Cam Scatterbu went out for the year. So like
they said the Jets, not the Giants.
Did you say the Jets?
The Jets, yeah.
Oh, I
heard Neighbors, and I was like, wait a minute.
Justin Fields went out.
I heard New York, and everything else was like womp 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 womp. And I was like,
Charlie Brown.
Don't worry, I can talk over you.
Don't worry, bud. I'll finish your sentence.
Well, no, I know it's like competition for bottom tier of like worst NFL team. It's like Raiders, Jets, and
honestly, if you're the Raiders or the Jets, who are you? Like who has the bigger chair to argue? Like, nuh-uh, like you're the worst, and I'm just slightly above you.
Your shit is less bigger than my shit.
My shit smells less shitty than your shit.
Mine has more lavender in it.
Corn.
I can see your corn.
Mine's hidden. But yeah, the Patriots Ravens, I'm sitting there like, dude, Jim Harbaugh needs to be investigated. This is not the first time that they've done this at Derrick Henry, where he's been having a great game and then just start benching him.
Honestly, I think it's one of those things that Harbaugh probably needs to.
Well, so like, did you see I sent in the memes.
Scenery?
This was a 4chan thread. And this person,
I mean, Harbaugh hasn't really been like, because they haven't been to the Super Bowl since
Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the last time they won.
Yeah. But yeah, somebody on 4chan said that they were
And it was versus what? Colin Kaepernick?
yeah.
Yeah.
Someone on 4chan said that they were dating a player on the team. They showed
Okay.
pictures to like the owner of the page to show that like, hey, this is actual proof.
Mhm.
But I want to stay anonymous. I don't want anybody to know. And like, apparently, a bunch of the people on the Ravens want Jim Harbaugh fired.
So wait, someone posted on 4chan saying that they were dating a player.
Yeah.
So a woman posted on 4chan.
Yes.
That
I
is.
was made to believe there's no women on 4chan.
It was 4chan or Reddit, one of the two.
I could see Reddit. I could see Reddit. Maybe
Might have been
4chan.
Reddit, but yeah, they posted and like even the moderator said like, yeah, this is verified. Like I
Okay.
saw the screenshots. I'm not posting them on here to keep anonymity.
Mhm.
Anonymity.
See,
And then
Anemone.
So like no, but like yeah, tons of people are like breaking curfew on the teams whenever they're traveling and all this shit like that. Like
Hold on a sec.
bunch of stuff. They're constantly undermining Jim Harbaugh as well because he keeps on fucking with them too. There's a whole lot of
Yeah,
tomfoolery in the
I think
Ravens
he
locker
needs to
room,
do what John did, where he went to college, won a natty, and then came
and then
back.
come back to a
Yeah.
different team.
That's what I think that Jim needs to do. Because I mean, Jim hasn't really won anything.
Yeah,
Especially, dude, you have one of the. I mean, okay, what top 10 quarterback and top 5 running back?
yeah,
Their defense is shitty. I
Yeah.
won't fucking. I won't say they're the bottom 32, but you have one of, and then you have Mark Andrews, who like he was top 5 tight ends, and then he's kind of fallen off.
yeah,
Especially like during this game, he did this weird like lateral thing, which he gave it right back to the Patriots, and you're like, dude,
yeah.
what the fuck are you doing?
Mhm.
Like, what? Who
Brother,
are you?
you're a veteran.
Why are you doing
Like,
this?
You should know better.
you should know better in this league so far.
Yeah. And I mean, Zay Flowers did very well during this
Yeah.
game. I wouldn't say Zay Flowers is like a top 10 wide receiver, but
He's their best receiver, and like he showed last year, he was probably what top 15 receivers
mm,
last year.
he's the number 1 receiver on the Ravens. But
Okay.
I could not guarantee you he's
Yeah.
top 15.
I'm saying like last year, he might have. Been.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would straight up say that he
Okay.
like I don't think he would be top 15 last year.
Okay.
Top 20 maybe. I would put him maybe in
Okay.
like in
Top
that
20. We'll
that,
agree there.
that 20 spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
49ers Colts. Brock Purdy had himself a day. 5 TDs, 295. Christian McCaffrey also 117 yards rushing, 21 carries.
And honestly, in the first half, Phillip Rivers did not do too bad.
No. He had 2 TDs on the day. Saw Matt Stafford coming in closer, and she's like, all right, I
gotta
gotta bump these
perform.
numbers up. But I mean,
I
yeah,
know George Kittle went out for a little bit with an injury. It looks like he went back in, and he's
yeah.
fine.
How is Christian McCaffrey doing this season?
He's doing pretty
Phenomenal.
well.
Pretty good?
He's doing
I
my
might try and pick him up next season. I don't know.
It's
I'm
kind of one
still
of
burnt, you know?
Christian
Yeah.
McCaffrey is one of those things where it's like
We'll talk
one
about it
season
during
he's
the-
really good, one season he's really bad, or like
We'll
he's
talk
injured.
about it during
Yeah.
the press conference because he's on my team.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Noted.
I traded for him.
Did you?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So-
haven't done a single trade, I don't think.
I would do trading, picking people off the bench. If you look, there's like a way to look. I am the number 1 person for
Grades. Yeah.
not even trades, just
Waiver
waiver
wire,
wire.
yeah.
I think I'm probably close to 30 waiver wires this season.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, like I'm
Yeah.
just invested.
All right. So the first round of the championship semifinals, we have Patrick Mahomes against Run the Jewels.
Number 1 versus number 4.
136 to 99.4. Run the Jewels. Matty J over here. Won over them. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the last time I faced Patrick Mahomes, his quarterback is ironically Josh Allen, and he had 60 points on me.
Yeah.
This time around, he had 6. So very, very different. Is this the Seattle lady? Your little Snapchat you did?
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out. Shout out.
I'll send her the link to the stream.
Thank you. So that was a big hit for him, and then his running back. Can you show me his running back? His running back also did not do him very well.
No, sorry.
Oh, so that's sorry. Yeah, he had Xavier
Worthy,
yeah,
Michael
he
Pittman Jr., Swift, and then Achan did him pretty good.
did it. Yeah, I think Achan was probably his number one player. And
27
honestly, when I was
points.
looking at Xavier Worthy, when I knew that Gardner Minshew was the quarterback, I was like, maybe he's gonna look to Worthy. But then when Gardner Minshew went down and they had to go to whoever the fuck they went in and put in, I was like, yeah, we're pretty good.
Zay Flowers also did him pretty good.
Zay Flowers.
You're welcome that I grabbed DK off of him because he scored 22.
That wouldn't have helped.
I know, but I was just like, it would have been a little bit closer of a game.
It would have been what? 119 to 136. I would have been fine. This still have been pretty good. So like I feel really good. This is my second time going to the playoffs in the last 3 years. Or sorry, going to the championship in the last 3 years. 2 years ago I won. Last year I didn't even know what the fuck happened to me. I should have don't remember where I finished
You
off.
finished off in the consolation, I remember.
I think I was number 8 in
Yeah.
consolation or something like that. I'd have to go back and look, but I remember last year not being very good for me.
Mhm.
So I'm happy to be in the championship. A little bit that I'm carrying with me personally is Epstein's flight log. Ryan beat my stepdad and my mom.
Yeah, we'll get
So I feel like I'm playing a little bit for them too.
Hail Mary
for them.
scored 155 points, which normally throughout this whole season
Great season.
Should win.
Great game for the week.
should win you the game.
Yeah.
But this motherfucker over here,
Dude.
Mhm.
204 points.
When I saw that, I was like, if you cannot replicate that next week, that would be so great for me.
I feel like that was just kind of the stars aligning, right? Because I look back on that. Nakua blew out. DJ Moore
46.
threw out. Gibbs
Yeah.
blew out.
Yeah.
Who else? Just back to back to back. I mean, in like way over what they were projected for
I
points.
gotta because we played each other in the regular season. I don't remember how things went.
I think it went pretty like close to the projected points for what I had.
Probably, I'd have to go back and look. I genuinely don't remember. But when I was playing Patrick and my homies, I was like, I know each of the times that I played him, he beat me. He was 2-0 on me in the year. So I was like, I want to play him in the playoffs and beat him. But I was honestly selfishly going into the playoffs. I was hoping that you were going to lose and I was going to win, so that I would be the number 3 seed, you be the number 4 seed. You would play Patrick and Mahomes because I didn't want to face that demon of 2-0 over me.
Yeah.
And I knew that I like in the last game of the season, I played Hail Mary, who's the number 2, and I beat them. So I was like, if I could play them back to back, and either if I win or lose, I would feel fine about it.
Yeah.
I feel like my score also kind of mirrors just the season of NFL in general because this has been like such a crazy season.
Yeah.
Like so many upsets.
This last week was genuinely probably the best week of football you could watch.
Yeah. I played against Auto Draft Dream Team. Matt Stafford really carried me through with 43-88.
I think going into overtime helped out you guys.
Oh,
for
100%.
Sure. Especially what the overtime touchdown was to Puka Nakua.
Yep.
And when I saw that, I was like, because
it was a 40
that
plus
was Thursday night, and Puka Nakua I saw got you to 46. I was like, yeah, there's no unless the rest of his bench does absolutely piss poor under 10 points for all their players. There's no way he's not winning that game.
Yeah, I played Matt Stafford carried me through. Derrick Henry and Omarion Hampton.
Yeah.
Helped me push through. So did David Schultz.
Yeah.
The Texans tight end.
Yeah.
That was a great pickup too. After Zach Ertz had his knee sent to space.
That's a nice way to put it.
Travion Henderson unfortunately got injured in the first quarter, and I was like, fuck, because that brought me back to like potentially almost losing to Auto Draft Dream Team. But thankfully, Travion Henderson at least gave me 2 points. And then Chris Boswell also got me 13 points as well. And the New England defense also did pretty solid for me as well. I left Romeo Dobbs on the bench, who scored almost 20 points.
I had Alec Pierce on the points, who's on the bench, and he scored about like 20
Romeo
something
Dobbs is getting a start because DK is suspended.
for the next 2 games.
Yep.
Which is the rest of the season, which I was
yeah.
like, you're lucky you're not getting suspended
Into the playoffs.
Into the
Yeah.
playoffs. Because, I mean, I can't imagine the Steelers not making it in unless they absolutely just shit the bed.
These next 2 games.
Yeah. But here's the thing. DK has not been their star on offense.
No.
Like, straight up.
It's been Darnell Washington in the tight ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go piss while you're...
Okay. And then we had the last game, Coming for You against Did He Draft Him. That one got pretty close. Coming for You came away with a win with 103-99. Caleb Williams is what really drove him to end up winning, along with James Cook. 32 and 35, respectively, for those two. The rest of his team did not look that stellar. I have to end up going up against them, and I'm a little bit nervous, but not super nervous as well. Like, either. Like, I trust Matt Stafford. I trust Derrick Henry. Omari and Hampton and Trayvon Henderson is supposed to come back for this next game. So I'm feeling pretty confident going into this, but I also, when I drafted my team, I was looking at the postseason schedule, because what fucked me last year, because I was the number 1 team. I went 11-0 at the beginning of the season last year, and then I only had 1 or 2 losses after that. And it was when Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson were on a bye, and when Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry played against the Steelers in the first round of the playoffs. Those were my 2 losses. Was first round of the playoffs. I ended up in second place. Was a bit disappointed, or in third place, sorry. I ended up in third place. Was disappointed with how my season ended because I was lights out the whole season. Highest scorer, everything. I would have easily beaten OJ Was Framed because I'd already beaten him twice that season. And yeah, I ended up, and now OJ Is Framed is at the bottom. So,
I mean, let's play these teams though. So we got
Hold on.
OJ, we got Diddy, and Epstein.
Yeah, hold on a minute. OJ is not number 12.
no, I'm saying sorry, not number 12, number 11.
When you said the bottom, I was like,
Yeah.
But no, when you're talking about going 11-0, I never prayed harder for your downfall during that season.
Well, also, you were having a rough season too.
I was having a rough season, and you just oh, I'm the number 1 scoring. I was like, fuck you. I want you.
Every time we did the podcast and I'm still at number 1, you're like, fuck you.
Mhm.
Fuck you.
Because I was having a bad season, even predicting, and yeah.
So we already talked about the first place championship, fighting for third and fourth. Well, fighting for third. Patrick Mahomes and Hail Mary.
The loser would be number 4.
Yep. Hail Mary is projected to win by only 6 points.
I think me and Epstein on 51 and 49. It is.
It's close.
It's so
it's
close.
Projected 130 and
And
131.
I
It's
hate
134 to
like
132.
134 to 132.
I hate that because
That's a
anytime
butthole clencher.
I've been projected to win by a little bit, I've always gone in to lose.
You noticed that too.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I fucking
Because
hate
I'll look at that
that.
and I'll be like, 52 to 48. That's fine. I won't pay attention. Then I'd pull up my phone. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like that for myself.
I'm going up against Coming for You, fighting for 5th place. The loser takes 6th. And then Diddy Draft Him is going up against Auto Draft Dream Team, fighting for 7th. Loser gets 8th. And Diddy Draft Him's projected to win. I'm actually projected to lose, which my season has been so all over the place. Even if I'm projected to lose, sometimes I win, sometimes I actually do lose.
Yeah.
There's really, you can
I'll say for you,
I feel more confident.
being in the position that you're in is a win.
Yeah.
Same thing for me. Being
Especially
into the
from
championship game,
where we came from earlier
is
in
a
the
win.
season. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Just to have my name on the trophy of Epstein's flight log and then my score with my name, I'm like, you know what? We were at least there.
Yeah. And we were both projected to be bottom of the barrel.
We should actually get together and try to pay for that trophy that we've
Yeah.
been talking about.
Don't ask me to fucking pay for
Oh
it.
no, I'm expecting you to pay for at least the fucking
all of me.
the calendar. Your last
Well,
place last year.
I'm paying for the calendar. That'll
Yeah.
roll in when the unemployment checks start hitting.
Oh, I see.
I'm trying to find.
I think for Nebraska, you can't be fired though. Like to get unemployment,
Is that not a thing?
I think you have to be let go. You can't be fired.
No, I mean,
Are you? I mean,
yeah, it's
Off-
kind of a little
off-
too much for the.
off
Yeah.
off the air. Are you collecting? You.
All right.
I was told that you can't. You couldn't be fired
My God.
because I got fired too in July, and then I was unpaid from July to October. And my problem is I never went into the unemployment office
Me neither.
because I was told, or I never even called in, but because I was told for the state of Nebraska, you can't be fired. If you're fired,
So
then you can't collect.
preseason.
So that's that. I mean, if you want
Yeah.
to figure that out, that's
I gotta
between
Google it.
Preseason
yeah.
fantasy predictions. OJ is framed was expected to go 15-0. 2 girls, 1 cup was expected to go 12-13. Epstein's flight log 11-4.
Okay,
That's
You're pretty-
actually
yeah.
you're pretty close.
Yeah.
Did he draft him 9-6? G-Man's team 9-6. You're supposed to go 8-7. Auto draft dream team was supposed to go 8-7. Hail Mary 7-8. Patrick Mahomes 7-8. I'm gonna kiss a kid's Brady 3-12. I was projected 1-14.
That's crazy.
Sorry, I'm not trying to laugh at your face.
And then coming for you was projected to go 0-15. Yeah. And then the total points, OJ framed 2,000 points, which he pretty damn close to
He
it.
was really close
Yeah.
to that.
Epstein's flight log 2,010 points.
Like 19 something.
Honey, we're still doing the podcast, and I'm so drunk. Say hi.
Hi.
Run the Jewels 1,989.
Which I'm pretty close to that.
2 girls, 1 cup 1,983. G-Man's team 1982. Auto draft dream team 1947. 1937 for Hail Mary. Patrick Mahomes 1926.
Great year, 1926.
Was it?
I think so.
Yeah, it was like right before the Great Depression. I think you were still in.
That was
golden
way
age.
after the Great Depression. The Great Depression was like 1940s.
Tom, I'm gonna kiss kids
1926
Brady.
was like the golden age. and the
1906.
crash was like
When were we talking
19
about 19? Wait, what year were we talking about?
You said
I was supposed to go
1926.
1,887.
I'm sorry. I have dyslexia, so
And
my brain
then
was thinking
coming for
1962.
you 17 and
1962.
I was like, oh, bro, we're fucking.
And no, I'm not drunk, babe.
I'm
I said it already. Fucking.
Oh, okay, my fault.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
at 1942. So that's
That's a great year.
a great year.
That's a fantastic year.
We're
I'm at like
winning.
1951, I think.
Dude,
Yeah,
I would have been
1951.
I would have been fucking closer to you if you didn't fucking score 200 fucking goddamn points.
That was out of nowhere. Like,
Dude, I
genuinely.
saw that. I was like, if you could not do that again. So here's the thing. I don't mind losing to you. I'm saying this now. When it comes to the press conference, different tone. I don't mind losing to you. If I lost to you by 200 points,
That'd be kind of crazy.
I'd kill myself.
so I'm
On
actually.
Maybe.
If the
Well,
solo
guys, I guess that's it.
You know what? Matty Light had a pretty good solo. So like if I went bang and then it just immediately transitioned to him being solo screened,
That'd make for good content.
it would make for
It's
good
like
content.
over there calling the police, like, or calling for an ambulance. Yeah, my friend just killed himself.
Welcome back to the MattCast podcast.
Sorry for the brief intermission.
So, mind you, I'm at number 5. You guys are talking about 1900.
Yeah.
I'm at 1650.
Oh yeah, I've been watching you.
yeah.
I've been low key surprised that you've made it this far
Dude,
by
I don't
scoring.
know how I've done it.
My thing
Because
is,
you
I
were
think
projected like 1 in 14 or some
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
so. I think all
And
the weeks.
I also came in below what I was projected to.
I
in
think
points.
when most people
By
are looking
200
at you,
points.
you're like, my best week is your worst week. And that's just somehow been getting you by. Yeah.
It's just like I'm doing the opposite of what happened to me that one season where was literally where OJ is framed is at right now,
Yeah.
where like I am one of the highest scoring people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I at least
if
finished.
we were just going by points, OJ
Yeah.
Frame would be top 3. I
Yeah.
can't remember where he's at for
Yeah.
sure, but
But yeah, it was just like where I was literally number 1 in our league,
yeah.
but below 500.
Now that's a guy I wouldn't mind seeing a calendar shoot for. Yeah. Straight up. I would not mind seeing a little bush action. What's up?
Shit to do with so.
I'll go get that mouse
All right.
king.
Good seeing the big dogs.
Well, I guess we're not gonna have
We can
another.
do the press conference.
Yeah, we can
just
do
the
it.
3 of us.
I was hoping you'd be a little reporter for our press conference. No, you're right, buddy.
Okay. Yeah,
See,
we'll make it quick. We're wrapping up right here. So
yeah.
Cowboys Commanders.
Well, let's just go into next week.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My fault.
Cowboys Commanders. I'm going Cowboys.
Are we not doing college? Oh, we already did college.
Yeah.
So Cowboys Commanders.
Yeah.
I'm also going Cowboys.
I'll go Cowboys.
I don't have anywhere to write you down.
No, that's fine. This is just my own personal anecdote.
It's
just
out
for
in
me.
the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lions Vikings. Give me the Lions.
I'm going Lions, but like Jesus Christ, like
Yeah.
get it together.
Broncos Chiefs. Give me the
Hold
Broncos.
up. We didn't ask Ryan.
Oh, I mean, if I'm not getting written down, I would also do Lions.
Okay.
Okay.
Just personal preference, though.
Who is the Broncos playing?
The Chiefs.
Yeah, Broncos. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Broncos.
Give me the.
Shit.
Give me the
Texans versus
Chargers. No.
I'll go Texans if you're going Chargers because I feel like here's the thing. What I'll say: the Texans defense is no joke.
But they also don't travel well, though. They're 4-3. Yes, they are positive, but
They don't travel well. They're 4
Yeah.
and 3 on the road.
I'm gonna go with Chargers.
The Chargers
Yeah.
are 6-2 at home. I'm gonna go Texans.
All right.
sticking with your gut on that one.
Yeah, the defense I feel like it's gonna carry them as per usual.
Fuck. Ravens Packers. Packers?
Give me also the Packers. I'm honestly just losing more and more faith in the Ravens, and honestly, like I'm putting Jim Harbaugh in the same spot that I would put Mike Tomlin. It's like if it's not now, and if it was like 10 years ago, maybe it's time for a new head coach.
Packers.
Cardinals Bengals. Give me the Bengals.
I'm also going Bengals.
Even
go
though I
Bengals.
expect a shootout because Jacoby Brissett's been like
Deep,
slinging the ball all over
Yeah.
the place.
Jacoby Brissett, a former
Yeah.
QB of mine on my fantasy.
Steelers Browns. Give me the Steelers.
Nah, dude, I hope this does not happen. But I am going for the Steelers. Now, I know what happens when I pick the Steelers to win is they usually lose. It is a curse. Like anytime I think the Steelers are to win,
And mind
they
you, this
lose.
has been going on since we started the podcast.
Yeah,
I
it's
need you
more
to channel all your energy into just thinking Browns.
Yeah.
Now,
If I'm a betting man, if there's any sort of bet on Myles Garrett breaking the
record this week.
it's 100% because we have a 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers, like,
and then a injured offensive line or a few spots that are injured.
so I expect Myles Garrett to get back there, but I don't expect Shedeur Sanders to really do anything with the momentum. I'm gonna go Saints over Titans.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Saints too, but I expect it to be.
It's definitely gonna be like a mid fest. Now, I love the Saints as much as the next guy. If you couldn't see, but Matt Gibson Saints.
Sorry, Saints are.
Oh yeah, Saints, dude. Titans are.
Oh, we also missed. I'm Steelers Browns.
I'm Steelers. Yeah,
Okay.
would be quite the upset for Browns.
Jaguars Colts. Give me the Jags.
I'm also going Jags. Like as much as I love the Cinderella story of
44-year-old
8,000-year-old fucking Phillip Rivers. The Jaguars have been pretty legit.
After last week, I'd have to say Jags.
And Jonathan Taylor has not been the same since he's came back from fucking Berlin. So I'm honestly taking him out of the offensive player of the year category.
same.
Like he just has not been.
Bucks Dolphins. Give me the Bucks.
The Bucks need a win, and if the Bucks are still, if the Dolphins are still riding with Quinn Ewers, I'm assuming the defense of the Buccaneers are going to be a little bit better against that than Tua. So But the Buccaneers, if they want their season, they need to win and they need help from whoever the Panthers are
Yeah.
playing.
Bucks.
Patriots, Jets. Give me the Pats.
I'm also going Patriots.
Same.
Now, this is that said help I meant when the Panthers go and play the Seahawks. 'Cause the Seahawks are the number one team in the NFC. Now,
Mhm.
it would help the Rams tremendously if the Panthers won. Now, I can't say honestly that I see the Panthers winning, so I'm going to pick the Seahawks.
Okay.
I couldn't see the Panthers winning either. Yeah.
I expect like a closer game, but honestly, I think
I'm going Seahawks as well.
the Seahawks are going to pull it off. Yeah,
Giants, Raiders. The battle of fucking last
mid.
place.
I will go with the Giants.
Same here.
Looking Raiders for dead last.
Yeah,
Just bottom of the barrel.
for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do with Jim Carroll. If they're going to like, hey, we'll give you another year, but goddamn, like
Fix your shit, man.
if I thought Philip Rivers was old, like Jim Carroll is fucking old.
Mhm.
Who is it? Bill?
Bills, Eagles
Shit.
in Buffalo.
Bills.
I'm going Eagles just because like
Your quarterback
my
is
quarterback is Eagles.
yeah.
I'd
That
probably
That explains, yeah. Eagles versus Bills, man. That's gonna be a really rough
I'd
game.
sub out your quarterback.
You think so? With who? Fucking Phoenix?
Explain that, dog.
Well, I don't got anybody to sub them out with because my other quarterback is on the fucking IR.
Who's your other quarterback?
Waiver wires, dog.
Waiver wires.
Who's
Yeah,
your other
but
quarterback?
Phoenix from fucking Atlanta.
Penis?
Yeah, Penis.
Michael
The only
Penis?
reason I picked him, by the way, because his name sounded like penis.
Michael Penix. Sorry, Penix.
Penix.
Yeah.
If you're
Who's
watching
the
this,
other person that also had like a penis related name that you were also trying to pick up?
what was it? I know exactly what you're talking about.
I just remember Michael Penix.
There was Michael Penix, and then there was someone else too.
You're like, no, just no, don't. I can't remember.
I
his
forgot
name.
who it was too.
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Um,
Bears over 49ers.
I'm gonna go 49ers.
I'm also no. I think last week's win with the Bears was just kind of like a.
Are they playing in Chicago? Or are they playing in?
I think San Francisco.
Then I'm definitely
Yeah.
going with the Bears. The Bears are the number one defense for turnovers, and honestly, Brock Purdy loves to just give the ball away. Which,
Gunslinger, dog.
if you want to just hand the ball off to CMC, that would help me out tremendously.
And I already
reject
know your
that.
pick. Rams,
Over
the Falcons.
yeah, for Sunday night for sure, or no Monday night.
So we only have two splits: Chargers, Texans, and then 49ers, Bears. Ryan picked.
A bunch of people.
Yeah,
I was just all over the place. Just
Yeah.
ignore that completely. That's why we didn't write it down.
I honestly just forgot to make a space. I
No,
even made a space for
All I
you
hear is
last
like,
second.
I can't make space. There's so many empty white columns underneath.
didn't
There's no room.
I wanted to get done with it quick as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for reference, we were supposed to start recording at 7:30. I got home at like 9:00.
Well, thank you guys for joining the MattCast podcast. I am Matty Light, joined by my co-host Matty J, with guest star Epstein's flight log, or
AKA
Ryan.
Ryan.
Epstein did not kill himself.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next week.